Ready, set, go.
Vent time! It's time for the vent. Yeah!
Vent opened immediately.
Come over here.
Perfect. It's like a new.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yeah!
you.
Vent time!
Okay.
Vent time! It's real vent o'clock. Coffee nut!
Coffee nut.
Coffee nut! Oh, we
I
just died.
fell to our death.
We just... It was a trap.
Great extra.
Alright. Great new content.
Yeah.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got
Sure,
me thinking
yeah.
about the past and how much
Okay.
better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just
Wow!
our little secret. Take a look.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is actually really cool.
So funny.
Little cardboard boxes. Wow. It's the office equipment in the old, like...
I
Stop-
call it
what?
the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Okay,
Experiences
that
like
sounds
the launch of
unhealthy.
the Stanley Parable on PC.
Okay. It's a really nice house.
Gonna be where all the
You see,
collectors
Stanley,
go.
doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful
Don't
Stanley
forget.
Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of
I love his
2013?
vendetta
when the
against
game
Yeah.
the re-release.
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
British Academy, they got a BAFTA award. Wait, awarded to something for The Last of Us
Oh dear.
in the category of story. Good times. Good times. There's all these postcards.
Yeah, who ordered that in?
Someone. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of the Stanley Parable in 2013.
Oh goodness.
Amazing. The original remake.
Oh boy.
Smile because it happened.
Oh my goodness. It's a bad museum. Oh, it's a terrible
It's
museum.
a terrible. Their first dollar.
Yeah, me first
My
dollar.
first dollar. Unachievable.
Possible to get this
It's
achievement.
impossible to get this achievement. Go outside. Don't play. This is a real achievement.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
They made a new one that you get if you don't play it for 10 years. No, all of their nominations.
Good old BAFTA.
Good old.
Well, they tried.
They sure did. They got acknowledged. New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Colleges show uneven effort to enroll poor. Damn.
Yes.
Alright.
True.
Business leaders pushing election of council allies. 50% off designer hat. But a small creature owns the Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the newspaper from the day of the first release.
Yeah. The New York Times.
Okay.
Los Angeles
Stanley
Times.
Parable deals tough choices. Wow. What? In loving memory of Lil Stanley. Aw,
Is it a hamster?
it's a hamster.
Adorable. Okay, sure.
I love it. What the?
This is weird now. It's a shrine now. It's like
Yeah.
Here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James
Oh, God.
Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of
Stephanie
art,
Sterling, the one and
Stanley
only.
Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley
No
Parable
games.
anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Wow.
I mean, as far as walking places to walk through, this is definitely on the more pleasant side. Memory zone maintenance.
Uh-oh.
Hello. No. Shoot. One of these days. Nice. Person of the year.
Stanley. It's
Stanley! Who else?
Nice work, buddy.
Wait, are we back at the beginning?
That is sometimes the case with museums.
Oh no, this is a different room.
That also is sometimes the case.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly
So
stimulating
funny.
commentary
They're
on the
just
nature of choice
walking
in
you
games,
through
and
a
one that
portion of
offers
the
some
game
the
where
most
they force you to
enjoyable,
read the
surprising, and
reviews.
rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't
Sort of video
need
game
new
analog for
content.
Charlie Kaufman
It just
and
needed
Spike
to be left
Jonze's
alone,
brilliant film
to spend the rest
adaptation.
of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Wow. Repeatable carpet textures.
Oh.
Ready for your game project. There's a bicycle. Why can't I get through these?
Doors blocked by box.
The
serious
series.
version.
Oh. In 2013. Interesting.
Can't go in there yet, I guess.
I guess not. Is there another place I can go?
I guess you just leave?
I guess.
Or can you go through those doors?
These are not generally the doorknobs that can be opened. The greatest Wallace's memory. Okay.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
No, go
What
I
I
down.
wouldn't give to go back.
Ah, there we
all
go.
over
I
again.
knew it.
One of these days,
Every
we
time.
said.
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this?
Yeah.
What's down here?
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the
Oh,
online video
no.
game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even
no.
imagine
Oh.
what's been collecting down here.
Oh,
Surely
dear.
these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Uh-huh. Surely.
Oh.
Oh, good. This
Oh,
this is so
no.
funny. They just make you read their Steam reviews now.
Honestly, I could
Your
not
own
be
Steam
bothered to play
reviews,
this
by the
game
way.
to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny,
Oh.
with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
It's both.
Funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Yeah, it's right here, actually.
It's
This is
actually-
the place where
This is
you're doing
one
it
of
currently.
the many.
It is nice to have to be able to play this game, and you're essentially kind of playing a sequel.
Yeah.
Wow, we can't even read
Can't
that
even
one.
read that one.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
Oh.
boy.
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy.
Preachy?
Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
Oh,
I
dear.
always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how
God.
much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear,
Okay.
what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Unbelievable.
Unimpeachable.
Like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Yeah, perhaps not.
Perhaps. It's better than getting over it with Benefati. I'll give you that.
This one got to say. You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button.
Like a little bit.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Where
What
are
if
we
it
gonna...
means we can strike these
Skip button
negative
unlocked?
reviews from the record? Only positive reviews of the Stanley
Whoop.
Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Why do we have to walk across this plank of...
Wow.
Door closed behind you?
There's just nothing.
Whoa, keep going. Keep going.
This is as far as I can go.
There's nowhere else?
No. Go behind the wall. Pull up boards. Okay. Skip button, I guess.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you with just the... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the
currently
nature of
110
choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the
10
button.
minutes.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Yeah,
that
it
last
sure is.
one was...
Oh,
well,
it's now 2
I want
o'clock.
to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not
Okay.
unendurable by any means, but it's... Well, there's really only so much I can... Stanley! Stanley!
What?
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12
Oh
hours.
no!
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really
Gonna
truly
start
getting
becoming
longer.
the beginning
My
of
God, there's no way out of the room.
1776.
Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Oh, it sure
Looked at
is.
it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door.
Okay.
There's
So
just
what's the...
you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I
This
have
isn't
no
your
idea
game,
what
dude.
will happen.
What?
I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more
How
than
is this
anything
our
else,
problem?
I don't
You
know how
built
to
the
stop
thing.
you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe.
Right.
I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're
Oh,
back.
no.
Oh, my goodness. I have someone
How
to
long's
talk
been?
to again.
Well,
Stanley,
the clock's not...
I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Wait,
And
is
you'd
there a
think
light
that
behind
that's
here now?
just how it's always been, right? Me talking, and you
Is
saying
there a
nothing.
light behind here now?
Would you think that
weird.
it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley.
Right.
It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because
What?
I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's
Right.
what I'm
Yeah.
realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I
You're right.
needed
Right.
there to be a vessel through which my words were moving.
You've lost me.
Oh, hello. It's you.
Oh,
Here again.
no.
Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us
Oh,
and
have
about
you?
everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped
Mm-hmm.
keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat
Okay.
down in one place and
Do
not
it again.
moved for one entire year?
Fuck this guy.
Bruh,
He's gone.
you still here? I mean, the door's also gone. So.
Oh, look up, look up, look up.
No.
No, turn around, turn around. There's something on the ceiling that was like flashing. You missed it. You haven't scanned the whole ceiling. There it is.
Oh. Not sure if that's...
I mean, it's something.
Sure is.
Don't do it again yet.
Okay. Narrator. Kevin.
Well, I guess it's just us and the button, so
Yes. Only one thing left to do.
just press the button.
Oh.
The clock has fallen.
Excuse me?
Sure
Oh,
thing.
that's that. Oh, no. I don't like that.
But they didn't understand the game
Oh,
was
n-
never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands.
Wait,
But
I'm
then,
gonna see
he's
if-
talking too much, they said. First, he didn't
He's
entertain
clearly
us.
just
Now he
talking
went,
to
"Shut
himself
up."
at
It's
this
the
point.
inconsistency. It's the lack of accountability.
He doesn't
It's
even
the
realize that we're here.
unwillingness
We're not-
to examine
yeah.
with an uncompromising heart the
Might
words
as well
that
just
they are
keep
speaking
skipping
into
at
the
this,
world,
like-
as though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in
I
one's
just wanna
assessment
see
of
if he
others. But
notices.
of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, "Oh, there should be a skip button. You should
Oh,
be able to
no.
freeze Stanley in
He's
place," while the
just
narrator sits
so
there
I will
forever
use-
and ever.
healthy.
We want
This
all
guy,
of this in the new
like,
Stanley
needs
parable.
therapy.
We
Oh,
demand
absolutely.
it. And then,
That
because it
goes
was
without
said,
saying.
because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so over it.
Is the button gonna be broken now?
You can't even press it anymore.
Can't even
He
press
took
the
away your
button.
ability to press things.
Oh.
Look up. Wait. Oh. That thing's dead. Go back around.
Oh, well.
The end is never the end, is never the end,
Okay.
is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Okay.
end, is never the end,
All right.
is never the end, 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 is
Oh,
never
and
the
no, he
end, is never the
switched
end.
it up. Oh,
It's raining.
it sure is. Some leakage happening.
I'm sure that's
now.
fine.
Probably. Oh, this is gonna be... We've gotten into the... Yep. The... Structural... Okay. Fascinating that this button still functions, though. This is nice. At some point, there's gonna be an opening that we can get out through. One more ought to do it. So
Beautiful.
close. Yeah. Hello?
I guess we just...
Oh,
What?
oh, well. Hello?
How did this change? Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't like those noises.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Like, this just became probably kind of perilous, because now we're, like, in
Yeah.
zombie apocalypse or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those...
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Oh.
Oh, it fell. Oh.
Wait. Can I hit it? No. No, it's down for the count.
Sure. Yeah, it's dead.
Okay.
Well,
Here we are.
we might have gone too far.
We might have skipped a couple times too far.
Is this the end?
It's a end.
I think we beat the game again.
We're really good at this. Well.
Oh, well, how far?
Oh, okay, there we go. Where are we dropping? Oh, we're back here.
Was that all the content?
No.
All the extra content?
I don't know about all the extra content.
Okay.
all of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I mean, we might as well.
We might as well.
Good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Great.
Oh, good. You noticed that sign.
Ooh, this is a new course.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh. Same elevator.
Same
You
plywood
see,
walls.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable
Reflecting.
and about
You
how
moved
roundly
backwards
disappointing this ultra
Nice.
deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So
Sure.
forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say
Oh.
we take it one step even further.
What
Which
is-
is why
what does that mean?
I'm very proud to announce for the first time
Announcing
ever
the sequel.
the Stanley Parable.
Hmm. Wow.
So,
Yes, you see, isn't this
The end is-
to amazing
Yeah.
release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new
427.
tools on the cover with a fully fledged sequel, an entirely new experience built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
it is?
The worst part is, I'm sure it is.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra
This
Deluxe.
isn't a sequel.
What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2. Now,
No, I think they
that's an
actually
artistic
made a
statement
sequel.
right there.
And just-
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I've worked in an office like this.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I love
nice
the open
office.
concept.
Right?
Now, to be
Glass
clear,
doors.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable
Right, yeah,
2
this is
is
very
going
much
to
in
be.
development.
But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Ah,
I feel
yes.
That if I
Scrum.
can loosely organize a handful of
2
interesting
eyes, 2 ears, 2
concepts,
nostrils,
that
2 arms,
surely the
2
game will
legs.
sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself
Right.
out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Okay, the show floor, eh? Valued in...
You can't, there's no other route that you can't go off path here.
I guess not.
This is really funny.
New features. Hello? Hello? Can I
New
go in the
content
bus?
The new content bus.
The new content bus! What if we held hands on the new content bus? Wow.
That's very nice.
They've done really well for
I-
themselves.
I love the art.
The reassurance bucket. What new...
The button that says the name of the player that's playing the game.
What? Hear your name in the game. The problem is it's gonna hack into...
For the Stanley Parable
Well-
2, I asked myself, what do players
Road to
really
the perfect
want?
button.
And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that
true.
in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
Okay.
Isn't that wonderful?
Okay.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified.
So close.
Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Of course it will.
I promise
Of
you'll
course.
love it. Okay,
I'm
here we
glad
go.
that we got
Let's
it
take a
with Jim,
deep
though,
breath,
instead.
clear
That's
your
still good.
mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself
Okay.
living as Jim. Sleeping
Oh,
and
this is
waking
just like the
Jim,
Stanley thing
falling
from
in
earlier.
love and being
This guy hasn't
heartbroken as
changed at
Jim,
all.
seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as
He
Jim,
just gets
watching
really
your
excited
dreams
about
crumble
his
into dust.
projects and then gets
Do
a
you
little
feel it deeply? Are
self-absorbed.
you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I feel so Jimly at this moment. Studio Jimly.
It said your name. What a rush. That's so
Wow!
What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Let's go.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a
Facts.
break from the Jim button. I'm too
Okay.
emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Me walking out of therapy. Ever get tired from just going to
Just
therapy?
being so proud of yourself.
I
So
suppose I could
tired
allow
today.
many
What have you
people
been doing?
names
Personal
to go to
growth?
Stanley
Just been
Parable
growing,
2.
man.
That would
Just been-
actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
You heard Jim in the game. Wait, what are we looking at here? No screenshots. A whole new one.
What happens if you screenshot?
I'm not sure if that actually. Red is the new orange. I hate that carpet.
It's so funny.
I hate it so
The
much.
textures all put together.
Button that's right. Jump circle.
Oh, there's no jump
infinite
circle.
hole.
Oh,
Free new and
nice.
easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Get it here.
I hate
Yes! Let's go. Pull the
Okay,
lever,
right
receive
there.
your new achievement. No more steps.
It
It
just
just works.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well,
Yeah.
I'm developing a technology to simply give you
Test
the
achievement unachieved.
Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is
Okay.
technology that will exist. Right now,
Ah.
the achievement is still fully
I knew
broken.
it.
I'm not
I
a wizard,
see.
Stanley, but I guarantee it will
gee.
be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Is this something
What else?
about
What
a-
other exhibits
I love it when the
Posh
video
English
game
man.
directly addresses the gamers.
collect? There's so much.
This is a whole museum within the game.
New content, the jump
You know
circle.
what?
We have no more
Let's
jumps.
bring the jump circle back for Stanley
Wait.
Parable 2 as well. It's
Okay.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Sure did.
Oh well. I suppose it
Are
can
you not
just
gonna
be a
give me
nice
more?
decorative piece then.
Fuck you, man!
You
I want
can't-
more jumps!
I don't think he can do it. I don't think
I
he
need
has
my
any more
jumps.
jumps to give.
I need my jumps. Okay, can you find them? Can I collect them all? Okay. What?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game.
Alright.
In Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly
just-
innovative is
Oh,
that there will
God.
be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want
What?
to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable
Yeah,
life.
that's the game, baby.
This.
Beautiful. Grab it. Yeah,
Wow.
baby.
1 out of 6.
That is awesome. The number went up.
Okay, well.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
There's so much. Wait, we've been to the jump circle, we've been to this map, we've been to the free achievement, been to the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game.
merch. It's merch time.
Merch. Where's merch? Directly across. Merch.
Nice. There's
It's
t-shirts.
just- There's wait.
Yo, there's a real QR code in this
Wait
game.
a minute.
That's awesome.
StanleyParable2.com. Welcome to the official website of the Oh boy.
There's a whole website for it.
There's a whole video. That's new. If you're more of a prequel sort of person, check out the Stanley Parable. And thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the exhibit. Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
They really did it.
I thought it was gonna be a link to buy t-shirts.
I saw the new content.
I want that t-shirt.
This t-shirt is the best new
Oh
feature.
my goodness, I want the
is genuinely
I saw new
good
content
merch.
t-shirt. It's so good. Yeah, just the one with just the 2 on it is so
Yeah.
funny.
The reassurance bucket.
Oh boy. Might as well.
Might as well.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it
Really?
engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well,
Sure.
I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable.
Oh, hey, Katie.
Reassurance
Thanks for
bucket.
subscribing again.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
Oh, that's a nice
As
bucket.
long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even
This is
come
a
to
good
long
bucket.
for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest,
I like it.
it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable.
Of
Can you
course.
imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
Can I touch the bucket?
Give it a try.
Touch the bucket. What?
Amazing.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing
Can you feel it, Mr.
despair,
Krabs?
must already be sweeping through your body.
I'm taking the
And in
bucket
fact,
with me.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
I can't leave
I
with
think that
the
just
bucket.
holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Okay.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All
Hmm.
this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
This is our good, solid bucket. Can I put it back?
Nope.
Nope. I guess I'm taking the bucket with me.
It's yours.
This is my bucket
Part
now.
of you now.
It is inerectable from my
Does anyone give out
person.
awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should
should.
be an award.
Yeah,
if it
wait.
isn't
Can we
already.
go back into that big room with the big statue of Can we just... of Stanley there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a collectible.
Oh, that's probably true. Wait.
Oh, wait.
It might be?
Maybe you don't.
No, there's red rope around it. No.
Can you do something with the bucket, I wonder?
Maybe. We're gonna find out in the next YouTube video.
Oh.
We got one more. And then I feel like we'll probably be at the end of the new content. So
I mean, with...
we started with the very much not new content and have appropriately descended.
I feel like we gave the... I feel like we've given the viewers a pretty good sampling of what the game was and what it now is.
And what it should be, what it remains to be, what it tries and fails and at the same time succeeds at being, what it thinks it is, what it thinks it can be in the future. For and ever, amen. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, thank you for watching.
If you're watching, that's great.
That's good. You can follow.
If you're listening,
If you're listening,
fair. Not everyone has the privilege of watching.
no, correct. If you're, although this particular experience
Probably better if you can watch.
Probably. Like the visual element does help quite a bit. But if you are enjoying yourself without it, then it has more power to you.
Honestly, that's. I mean, you gotta hand it to him.
You really do. Speaking of handing it to you, you have the choice of subscribing. It's down there. Don't think that I'm.
Is it over here?
No, it's gonna be like below the screen, so it'll be like down. It'll be down there, but like a little bit to their right is where it'll be. I'm pointing at the corner of.
To wait.
Because it'll be all the way down around here if they're watching on Twitch.
But it's mirrored, so isn't it over?
No, it's not mirrored.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just.
You can follow, you can subscribe, you can like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Try and figure out on what platforms you can do those things respectively. That's your test. Yeah. See ya.